It was a case that shocked the city back in 2017. A drive-by shooting killed 4-year-old D'Ervion Whitley.
More than 5 years later, one of the suspects charged is finally heading to trial. Erica Hernandez gives us a look back at this case in our Open Court series.
Before you could even say, "Get down," you just hear.
More than 60 shots fired at one East Side home left a mother's life forever changed as her 4-year-old son, D'Ervion Whitley, was killed. The deadly shooting all a part of gang violence that was wreaking havoc in the East Side in 2017. And now one of the suspects charged with Whitley's murder is heading to trial.
And D'Ervion Whitley, that 4-year-old, will get his justice.
This is Open Court, justice for D'Ervion Whitley.
In 2017, violence on the East Side was on the rise amid what authorities say at the time was due to gang violence as rivals were clashing. The violence reached its peak on July 19, 2017, as a drive-by shooting resulted in the death of 4-year-old D'Ervion Whitley. Here's a look back at the case and why it took years to arrest those responsible for his murder.
It was late in the evening when shots rang out in the 200 block of Hub Avenue. A house riddled with bullets. Around 65 shots were fired.
You could hear them pass in your ear as you just sitting there wondering. Before you could even say, "Get down," you just hear.
Santonisha Whitley was inside with her young sons. She was hit twice in the leg, and her son, D'Ervion Whitley, also hit, but dying of his wounds. Police saying at the time they believed the drive-by shooting was in retaliation to a previous shooting that took place earlier in the day. The search was now on for those responsible. For the past several months after the shooting, arrests had been made, but nobody officially charged with D'Ervion's murder. In November of that year, a federal investigation led to the arrest of multiple gang members, including D'Ervion's father. Those arrests led to the release of more details into the shooting. Earl E. Whitley Jr. was the apparent target, but wasn't home at the time. Whitley was an alleged gang member and was arrested along with others and facing federal grand jury charges of distributing cocaine and conspiracy. After those arrests, the case still didn't lead to anybody getting charged with murder, but that did come almost 3 years later. Terrell Chase, Todd Hill, and Quentin Phillips were officially charged with murder, felon in possession of a firearm, and deadly conduct. A fourth man, Dakota Peppers, also indicted, but only charged with felon in possession of a firearm. The Bexar County District Attorney's Office announcing the charges, but also saying other arrests were pending. District Attorney Joe Gonzalez says collaboration with federal authorities helped lead to the 4 men being arrested and charged. It wasn't much longer after that indictment that Michael Woodard and John Chapman were also charged with murder. 6 men now all behind bars.
The case is now in the hands of the 437th District Court. After the 2020 indictment, defendants prepared for trial, but not all officially charged were still facing a murder charge. We spoke with a local defense attorney who isn't involved in this case about why some charges were dismissed and why this wasn't a capital murder case.
Multiple co-defendants can lead to a very complex case as each defendant has their own attorney, some take pleas, and others have their charge dismissed. Local attorney Daniel De La Garza gave us some insight into cases such as this one, and first tells us why the defendants were probably not charged with capital murder.
I think that it's just real hard to find out who exactly the trigger person was, and then that makes it tough for the prosecutors to prove.
With the 6 men charged in D'Ervion Whitley's death, 2 have already been sentenced. Dakota Peppers got 6 years for felon in possession of a firearm, and Todd Hill got 8 years for the same charge. While Peppers was never charged with murder, Hill was, and had that murder charge dismissed.
There is the law of parties, and there's all that kind of stuff where it's if one person did it, everybody participating is responsible. But that's still really tough to prove in front of a jury. And
the other 4 co-defendants are still charged with murder, and John Chapman will be heading to trial first. As to what kind of defense we could see his lawyers taking,
I think the best one is the identity thing. I didn't do it. I wasn't there. And I've had a little bit of success with that in murder cases, especially.
Overall, though, De La Garza believes this trial will be hard for all involved.
Anything involving a child victim is always going to be difficult.
Jury selection for Chapman's trial begins on May 19th, with opening statements and testimony to begin on May 22nd. We will be live streaming this trial. You can watch on KSAT12, KSAT's YouTube page, and KSAT12.
This trial will reveal even more details into gang violence that took place here in San Antonio, and also if there will in fact be justice for DeIrvion Whitley.
To follow this case and others, you can get updates by signing up for our open court newsletter on KSAT.com. All you need to do is scan the QR code on your screen. We'll be right back.
Tonight, the story of a Hill Country couple whose ministry in Reynosa, across the border from McAllen, is on the front line of the migrant crisis.
In response, they started Mercy Without Borders. Jesse DeGuiado tells us about their humanitarian effort that they say is more of a spiritual calling.
Twice a year, they're building homes for the poorest of the poor in Reynosa, living next to the city's garbage dump. They're volunteers from churches who've heard about Strategic Alliance Ministries.
And they come back time after time after time after time.
Roland Ashby says they do it year after year, and now one of their newest ministries, Mercy Without Borders, speaks to why they do what they do, especially now. Now that waves of migrants have been arriving at the border and are waiting in makeshift camps along the Rio Grande.
When I first went down there to help them, my thought was, I need to tell them to go home. They've made a mistake.
But after hearing their stories and everything they've gone through to get this far, Ashby says he changed his attitude.
Being from the world we live in, I felt like God said, you can do something.
Ashby says they do their best to provide for the migrants' physical, medical, and spiritual needs, and even setting up schools for their children. The experience has been life-changing for Ashby's wife of 53 years.
I needed the poor as much as they needed me. There's nothing that feels like the love those people give to us.
Jesse DeGuiado, KSAT 12 News.
News around America now. The man accused of killing 4 University of Idaho students has been indicted by a grand jury. The charges against Brian Koberger include 4 counts of murder and 1 count of burglary. Those 4 students were found dead inside an off-campus house in November. Koberger was arrested in December and extradited to Idaho from Pennsylvania. Prosecutors in Idaho charged him soon after he arrived in January. He could face the death penalty if convicted.
The man responsible for a New York bike path terrorist attack is being sentenced Wednesday in January. Seyfullah Saipov was found guilty of using a U-Haul truck to hit and kill 8 people on a bike path in 2017 in an attack, he says, that was for ISIS. In March, Saipov effectively learned that he would get life in prison after the jury in the penalty phase of his trial failed to unanimously sentence him to death. The 9 federal capital counts against him each carry a mandatory life sentence by law.
Let's take a look outside back here at home. Nice to see beautiful blue skies. There were big puffy clouds out there today after that rain yesterday. And Adam, we've got more rain chances to talk about.
Yeah, we do. Not for a few more days, but we do have more storm chances off in the distance. This evening, it's quiet out there. 88 degrees, the sky is clearing out. By 9 o'clock, we're at 79, midnight 74. And tomorrow morning, we start the day at 67. Pleasant start today, sunny, comfortable, beautiful, but storms are back in the picture as a weak cold front arrives Friday night. We're going to get more into that along with an update on the Guadalupe River and its stream flow, how that compares to average, and how much the aquifer has risen since March 1st in just a bit.
A murder trial that began yesterday is close to wrapping up. During the murder trial of Bobby Solis, the jury saw the potential murder weapon. It was also revealed that Solis and the victim, John Eric Garcia, had an ongoing feud. Both sides are expected to rest tomorrow.
San Antonio police and Crime Stoppers searching for a bank robbery suspect. They're accused of robbing a Frost Bank on I-10 West near the Dominion. If you have any information, call Crime Stoppers at 210-224-STOP.
San Antonio fire investigators are trying to find the cause of a house fire near downtown. This fire started this morning on West Poplar Street. Fire crews say no one lives there, but there have been reports of people seen going in and out of that house. No one was hurt.
The Spurs secured the #1 pick in the NBA draft last night. The team expected to draft French superstar Victor Wembanyama. Spurs officials say since last night, more than 2,000 potential new season ticket buyers have signed up. That's your 60-second recap.
All right, so we are enjoying some sunshine after all that rain yesterday. Kind of looked like, you know, the Toy Story clouds and Andy's wallpaper in his room. You guys following me?
It's been a while.
Simpsons clouds, too, I call them.
Okay,
yeah.
I like Toy Story better.
That's fair. I'm with you on that. To infinity and beyond, I'm with you.
Toy Story,
Yep.
picturesque day is the point.
Cartoon clouds,
That's,
right?
Yeah, cartoon clouds. We can agree there.
Cartoon cumulus, that's the thing.
I'm not getting in the middle of this cloud dispute.
He knows he's going to lose. That's why I love it. All right, we were talking about this earlier, the drought monitor. I always try to quickly move on then. The drought monitor, this is going to be updated tomorrow. Keep that in mind. And I'm very excited to bring that to you because I anticipate some improvements across our area. And we looked at this last half hour, the rainfall since May 1st across parts of south central Texas. But we can also zoom in and check this out. Chavano Park, 2.84 inches. Pipe Creek, 4 inches of rain. These are rain gauge measurements, not radar estimates, actual measurements from actual rain gauges out and about. Pipe Creek, 4 inches. That's why I really think we're going to be putting a good dent in this extreme and exceptional drought. Castroville over 5 inches, Alamo Ranch over 3.5, even Canyon Lake over 3.5 inches. Downtown San Antonio, 3.10. Now, as for affecting the Guadalupe River, I know it's a tubing season now and the stream flow is still way below average for this time of year. I mean, look at it at Comfort. It's at 53 cubic feet per second, where the average is 140. So still, it's helped, but still below average stream flow. You get to Spring Branch. Many people go there. Guadalupe, 49 cubic feet per second. Its average is 243. cubic feet per second. And then where many people are tubing, near New Braunfels even, stream flow 153, where the average is 405. As for the aquifer, it's up 10.5 feet since March 1st, the official beginning of meteorological spring. March 1st. And these are the zones we like to see the rain. And you just look at the past 7 days and you see significant rainfall within the recharge and the drainage zone. I mean, this is on the order of 2 to 6 inches, depending on exactly what part you look at, but at least some good improvements. And another reason I think we'll have a big dent in the drought monitor come tomorrow. Take that drought. I'm excited to tomorrow. I'm ready to punch it. Get ready. This is going to be good. Okay. High expectations here. High expectations. It better deliver. Okay, so our next storm chance comes Friday night. That's with a weak cold front dropping in and some upper level energy. We talked about this earlier. We've got the setup where we'll have basically 2 elements coming together. It's quiet right now, but we're watching this upper level disturbance. There's that counterclockwise swirl in the atmosphere. And it's going to, the way it's oriented and its location relative to us and this upper level high, this big blue H over Mexico, that's going to give us this conveyor belt for about 48 hours of some upper level energy streaming overhead, periodically giving us some opportunities for rain and even the chance of some severe storms as we get into Friday night. Friday during the day, no problems. You'll be able to get in your outdoor activities, outdoor practice, games, whatever it is. But it's Friday evening around sunset. We need to start watching up into the Edwards Plateau and Hill Country. And after sunset, maybe even getting closer to San Antonio, some thunderstorms developing somewhere along the cold front that's moving in. I know the Futurecast shows just Hill Country here. It doesn't mean it's going to be just there. It could really be anywhere along that cold front. So that's something we'll watch and we'll keep you updated as we get more information and the time gets closer. 63 in the morning. 89 tomorrow afternoon, a lot of sunshine, but we'll make it into the 90s. Carrizo Springs, Cotulla, Del Rio, low to mid 90s for high temperatures, but around San Antonio, right around that 90-degree mark. From 89 Lackland and Converse to 88 Timberwood Park and 90 in Von Army. But behind that weak cool front on Friday, with additional clouds as well, temperatures down to 81 Saturday, then Sunday a high of only 77.
All right. Thanks, Adam.
The Buzz coming up next. To the Buzz now, and many schools in Iowa hosted graduation ceremonies last weekend, but for one eastern Iowa man, the ceremony especially meaningful. This is 80 years in the making for Fred Taylor. He's 101 years old. He was finally able to take part in his graduation ceremony 8 decades after first getting his degree.
Now he says he wasn't able to attend that ceremony the first time because he left school to serve in the Army during World War II. Taylor says this ceremony was a full circle moment.
Yeah, it's a good excuse not to make your graduation. Have you heard about beer can chicken? Most of us have. I'm sure Adam Caskey has. The poultry company Purdue has, and it's releasing a beer for people who use the grilling technique. It's called beer can chicken beer. Kind of BCCB, if you want. And thankfully, it does not taste like chicken. The idea is to stick an open can into an upright bird for indirect grilling.
Now that's supposed to keep the chicken moist, add flavor. Now the idea behind the beer, it's a honey double citrus summer ale brewed with traditional seasonings like rosemary and thyme. It is drinkable, according to the company. That's key when you make a beer.
Absolutely.
Goodbye, Oscar Mayer Wienermobile. Hello, Frankmobile. The beloved Wienermobile is hitting the road this summer with a new name. The change is in honor of the brand's 100% beef Frank's new recipe. The fleet of 6 Frankmobiles feature new exterior decals, including a "Please Do Not Lick" decal.
All right. Instead of hot doggers behind the wheel, the new drivers are called Frankfurters. I didn't make that up. The company is also introducing a Frank for Franks program. Anyone with an iteration of the name Frank can get a coupon for a free pack of beef Franks. Oscar Mayer says this is the first time the vehicle has changed names since 1936. I don't know, Frankmobile.
I like that we have to clarify when the puns are yours versus someone else's.
Yeah.
Just to be clear.
By the way, this one's mine. I'm not a fan of the Frankmobile.
Why not?
In my book, it's not a wiener. We'll be right back.
Okay, I laughed. That's all our time. Thanks for watching the news at 6.
See you on the Night Beat at 10.